On the evening of September 7, 1940, London changed forever. Just after 5 p.m., hundreds of German aircraft crossed the sky and began bombing the city. Their main target was the docks in the East End, one of the most important parts of Britain's war economy. Warehouses, factories, rail lines, and homes were hit. Fires spread across the city, and the attack continued into the night. This was the beginning of what became known as the London Blitz. The word Blitz comes from the German word Blitzkrieg, meaning lightning war. For Londoners, it meant nights filled with sirens, explosions, smoke, and fear. From September 1940 to May 1941, London was bombed again and again by Nazi Germany's Air Force, the Luftwaffe. The goal was to break British morale, destroy industry, and pressure Britain into surrender. But Britain did not surrender. During the Blitz, people slept wherever they could find shelter. Many used public air raid shelters, basements, or backyard Anderson shelters made from corrugated metal and covered with earth. Thousands also took shelter in London Underground stations, even though the government had not originally planned for the stations to be used that way. Families brought blankets, food, and small belongings, trying to create a little normal life beneath the streets while bombs fell above them. The damage was enormous. London's East End suffered heavily because of its docks and industrial areas. But famous parts of the city were hit too. Buckingham Palace was bombed. The Houses of Parliament were damaged. St. Paul's Cathedral survived, even as fires burned around it during one of the worst raids on December 29, 1940, a night often called the Second Great Fire of London. The human cost was severe. Across Britain, around 43,000 civilians were killed during the Blitz, and London suffered the largest share of the attacks. Tens of thousands were injured, and many more lost their homes. Children had already been evacuated from cities to the countryside under Operation Pied Piper, but many families were still separated, frightened, and uncertain about the future. Yet daily life continued. Buses ran when they could, people went to work.
Firefighters, ambulance crews, air raid wardens, nurses, police officers, and volunteers risked their lives night after night. The Blitz did not destroy London's will to keep going. By May 1941, Hitler shifted many forces east for the invasion of the Soviet Union, and the worst phase of the bombing ended. London was scarred, but still standing. The Blitz remains one of the clearest examples of civilian endurance in the Second World War, a city under attack, facing destruction from the air, and refusing to give in.